Most of the people who ever come to your tap room never come back or only come once a year. You don't believe me, but most of the people, the human beings have ever been inside there, hardly ever, if ever, come back. You don't see that because the people you see all the time. You're like, oh, they're always there. But every day there's another couple, 3, 10, 20 people who come through your tap room and they never show up again and you don't notice. But that is the biggest segment of your customer base. And it's what they call the long tail. And the long tail means that the tail is bigger than the dragon, right? Because it's really long. So everyone thinks about the dragon because it's the big part that you notice, but the tail is much, much bigger. So I got a question for you. If you're going to convert somebody to either buy your product at retail or maybe come back one more time a year or a quarter, who do you think is easier to convert? Someone who's never been in your tap room, never experienced your brand, or somebody who at least knows where the parking lot is and knows what it looks like when they get there? Right. It's the people who've been there at least once. There's a reason they didn't come back, and the reason might be they live out of town. They're tourists, which means they could be a retail customer. It could mean that they live on the other side of town, or they don't really like beer, but their friend likes beer, so they came that one time, which means they might buy that friend beer someday. Or it could mean they just didn't have a great experience, or they have a different favorite tap room and they need some other reminder, some push to come back. These people are easier to draw in than people who are stone cold, unfamiliar, never been there, maybe not even be a craft beer drinker. These people were there for a reason. They haven't come back. You can influence that. All you got to do is get in front of them.